Hey! Alright, so this is heading down to the nuclear bunker around Calvert and Hatch, Chipping Ongar sort of area, which would be sort of midwest, southwest Essex actually. Yeah, so this is a country road that leads you in. So yeah, got like a theme, obviously with it being like a military checkpoint, guide box on the left. Obviously the barrier's up in a minute, and I think this might be the car park now. It's a decent little trek down here, a couple hundred metres. Looks quite quiet so far. There's a few cars just emerging now. The nuclear family: despair, survivor, hope. So despair, obviously with his hands on his head. Survivor with an injury, with his hand in a tourniquet, and then hope for the future. Obviously, I suppose meant to be a lady, although the shoulders are bigger than the hips and all that. But yeah, holding a baby. I suppose it could be a father after all. I don't know. I mean, it's quite creepy. Obviously, I'd have done it, but could you not have like put a human face on there and made it a bit more like despair? I mean, you could do a much better job with that. Hope, you know, of like a loving face. Yeah, I just think you could put human faces on there. Just a little bit more effort, you know. But it's modern art for you again, isn't it? But the wind's going to be but yeah, so I thought something would be worth coming here for is obviously what's going on in the world today with all the Russia, Iran, Israel. Well, let's face it, the Bible warned of it, didn't it? You know, wars and rumours of wars. But I'm here, so might as well have a look. Not the most thrilling thing to do on a Friday afternoon, but still, I'm on a journey heading west from Essex, so here I am. And to add a bit of adrenaline to the bunker, obviously I've done like a high ropes, axe and knife throwing, zip track, air rifle shooting addition to the place. Don't know why Alton Towers just came to mind then. I suppose because Alton Towers is obviously a amusement park in the middle of a wood block with a big estate. Let's get down a little bit closer. Yeah, you can see all the high ropes and stuff over there. Looks like a little assault course actually. No one here today though. Don't know why. So there we go. You got the bunker canteen down that way. Could do with a cup of tea really, but maybe I'll just crack on. Based just 20 miles from central London, this bunker was one of Britain's best kept secrets, and now it is open to you. I feel like I'm going to get kidnapped or something down here. It's interesting. So you pay on the exit. Please go in and help yourself to a tape wand. Tape one player hanging on your right. Strongly recommend the one players, as you can stop to look at the short 10-minute films, which greatly enhance the experience. Look at the displays properly, and the kids can try on the masks, uniform, etc. I'll do my best to not make it like a free tour, because obviously it's stop people coming here, but I'll give enough to show and advertise it. This is a weird experience. I've barely seen anyone yet. Please you serve yourself to a player, pay on exit. Maybe you finish at the canteen, and this must be the ones that they're on about. Right, the copyright of any film, video or audio recording in any media made into the bunker belongs to J.A. Parish and Sons, so I might just sack the recording when I go inside. So I've just used the wand, and it's really good actually. You just press when you come up to a certain point, it will tell you to there's some beds here, bunk beds. Yeah, you just play and it tells you. That's a good one. Britons, I want you to come to France to be machine gunned in your hundreds of thousands. God save the king. Spot on. Very relevant in today's day and age.
If the stairs are on an outside wall, stack the bags up to a height of about 6 feet. On the tables, out of heavy furniture, boxes filled with sand, earth or books. If you can,
Should just make out the outline of Wales there. Obviously the sleeping quarters there, and obviously you've got your workspace next door to it as well. CBRN nowadays. Chemical, biological, radioactive, nuclear, CBRN. Yeah. Because obviously they include radioactive in there now. It's got a decent map of Essex here. Want to get it in focus, bear with me. Chelmsford, obviously capital city of Essex. Braintree, just there. Great Dunmow. Harlow. Obviously this is all London. Big urban sprawl. The end of the Thames, South Benfleet. That's interesting. Where's Southend? Canby Island. Oh, sorry, bloody hell, I wouldn't know that. Southend's over here. Malden, Mersey Island, Colchester. Really big compared to the remainder, but it's not actually that big a place, really. Brighton-in-Sea, Clacton, Frinton up the way to Harwich. Yeah. Good hell. How old school are these? These old computers. Landline telephones. And we still recognised genders. So I just want on board, sit on the toilet. Please do not flush nappies, sanitary towels. Paper towels come, fair enough. And then old phones, unpaid bills, junk mail, hope streams or goldfish down the toilet. Yeah, I did bring some goldfish with me, but it's only just come to my attention. George Orwell's 1984 talks about Colchester getting bombed. I've just remembered by chance. So where's Colchester on here? That's Ipswich. Where's it? It's Bradfield. Is that Burnham on Manningtree? It's Colchester. There it is. That's Colchester there. So obviously like the radiation effect, I guess. So if this went off around Manningtree, up to 5 miles would be totally devastated. 10 miles would receive damage from the blast. That's before you include all the radiation and the aftermath, obviously. So if it went off in Manningtree, Colchester would get the back end of all that blast, as would Ipswich, just up here. Yeah, 1984 talks about Colchester getting bombed. I was only talking about that to someone the other day, so come to mind. So again, like I was saying before, if it went off in Manningtree, this would be the effect around, don't know, somewhere 5 miles to the west or east. But this would be the effects somewhere around Colchester. For anyone who wasn't aware, the army weren't royal because they beheaded King Charles I at Horse Guards Parade. So they lost the title of being royal. Something worthy of commenting on as well. It's really cool in here. So if it's a really hot day, as will be over the next couple of months, it's worth coming here to get out of the heat for the day. If you're up north, I'd recommend Forbidden Corner. And believe it or not, there was actually cold drinks in here. I thought it was a gimmick at first. Camera's not picking it up. That's the Soviet Socialist, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and then Europe obviously to the west. Was it General Patton, the American general, when he went to Germany, was saying they defeated the wrong enemy because he knew communism was going to sweep across all the way to America in the aftermath of World War II. This bag contains the actual anti-terrorist survival kit from ex-UK Prime Minister David Cameron's car. And a very New World Order looking police officer in his riot gear. Is that Paxman? I think it is. It's a young Paxman, isn't it? Unfortunately I haven't got my long lens on me, but it's almost a bit of a sick joke that COVID-19 booster is wrote on that instrument there on someone who's on the bed. So get your COVID-19 booster. I think that's going to be the thumbnail. So there's a tunnel in Warrington at similar to this. But that concludes a little trip to Calvert and Hatch anyway, just outside Chipping Ongar. The staff were amazing, just let you crack on. Barely spoke to anybody the whole way round. Now back out into the humid weather. Yeah, you'd never know that was there, would you? But yeah, it was well worth a visit. 14 quid. But like I say, just no one bothered you at all. Just no one spoke to me. Just left to crack on. I find a lot of these places are often on your case and a bit too. What's it? All the End House the other day. That was the total opposite. Just people just wouldn't let you crack on. Someone asked me, "Do you want any information?" I was like, "Fine." And then he just told me information. But this place was totally different. You could just come here and get on with it. So yeah, that was good. I forgot to mention as well, obviously 28 years later it's due out within the next, is it today? It's within the next week, I'm sure it is. So yeah, obviously quite an interesting little take with like a zombie apocalypse sort of thing. Obviously with that it's like the rage virus, isn't it? So yeah, this would be the place to be.